Based on the damage that Miami suffered in 1926, Dr. Frank has made a projection of what would happen if such a storm struck again. Here on Key Biscayne, the large hotels and condominiums will quickly flood to the second floor. Any structures not built on pilings will be in danger of collapse. As the hurricane sweeps in, the rest of Key Biscayne will go completely underwater. Most smaller dwellings will be flooded or submerged under the churning storm. People who do not evacuate in time will have little chance for survival. In South Miami Beach, hundreds of small hotels and apartments will be smashed and flooded by tons of water. The buildings are occupied mainly by the aged and retired. It is doubtful that everyone could be evacuated. Facing directly into the path that a killer storm will take are the large and famous hotels of Miami Beach. Those that have been strongly built will survive even the biggest storm. Yet staying inside to weather it out could be a nightmare. Water from the huge tidal surge will blast through the ground floors, tearing out walls and stairways. Power will be cut off, leaving those inside trapped in darkness on the upper floors. People with medical problems will be left helpless. In the rest of Miami, flooding, severe winds, and tornadoes will damage or destroy thousands of buildings. The death toll could be enormous. Yet knowing what might happen, will Miamians evacuate if warned?
Oh, well, I think I'd pay pretty much attention to the weather reports, and if I got enough warning, I'd try to leave.
I don't know. I think my instinct would be to hide under a table. But I'm from New York, and I've never been in a hurricane. And I guess I'd probably want to run right out in it.
Well, if they're on the water, they'll evacuate, but if they know they're comfortable and nothing's going to happen, then they'll stay there, and it's a good reason to have a party.
In 1969, despite numerous warnings that Hurricane Camille was on the way, 28 people gathered in a third-floor hotel room to have a hurricane party. The Hotel Richelieu in Mississippi did not weather the storm. Of the 28 partygoers, only one survived. An 8-year-old boy floated out of the third-story window on a mattress.
Camille in 1969, a Category 5 type storm, taught them some very bitter lessons. I hope it doesn't take that kind of a storm to teach the rest of us who live along the coastline those same kind of lessons. You know, an old philosopher once said that those who ignore history are condemned to relive it. I like that word, condemned. And there's no reason today why we should have to experience those same kind of bitter lessons. There's a lot of hurricane history around, and if we'll take the time, we can learn those lessons and not have to go through those same kind of experiences.
The recorded history of hurricanes compels us to respect their awesome power. In 1737, hurricanes killed 300,000 near Calcutta. In 1900, more than 6,000 people died when a powerful storm swept over Galveston, Texas. In 1970, on the coast of East Pakistan, a single storm killed nearly 500,000 people. Today, we still know very little about how hurricanes begin and exactly what forces determine their paths. For now, at least, if threatened by their fury, we should heed the warnings of the past.